Hello, this is Sandra Brown of Happiness Past 60. And this is my dog, Millie. She's a Jack Russell. She's 12 and a half years old. And and because I picked her up, she thinks she's probably getting a bath or something that she don't like. So that's why she's looking like that. Millie, is there squirrels out there? Oh, yeah, that you can pick her ears up. Look better. There's squirrels outside. And doggies, yeah. But, yeah, Millie looks different because she got her hair cut. Yeah, she got a haircut. And she smells good, and she don't have the long hairs around her mouth if she gets crumbs in there, and long eyebrows. And the hair on her feet was so long. It reminded me of the Grinch for some reason. So anyways, doggies don't like to look in the camera, so she's probably not going to do that. Oh, she might look a little bit. She's the sweetest dog. She really is. Yes, well, that was not very polite. Okay, I'm going to put her down now. So I know some of you have been asking me how the results from the HIDA test came out. And the doctor wasn't in the office on Friday. So I called, and there was a young girl there, and she called the doctor, and the doctor just told her that it was negative. That's all I know. So that's good. Sounds like nothing seems to be wrong. Or at least they can't find anything. So they've done the scan and the HIDA test, but I've been feeling great. I've had good energy, feeling really good. I did have some trouble yesterday, to be quite honest with you. Not with that. I was talking to my sister or someone on the phone. I said, you know, it seems like, well, I'm 81 now. I said, since I turned 80, it feels like my engine light came on. It's like all these things, but it seems like God gets me through all of them. And, you know, all we can do when things like that happen is just take each thing, each circumstance as it comes, not try to overthink it or get scared, and just trust the Lord with it. It's all we can do. And just go on with life. So let's see what else has been going on. I had to get a new washer and dryer. Didn't have to get it right away, but I think I mentioned to you before I have a front loader wash machine, and it spins out and just, you know, shakes the whole machine. I called someone out about it, and he said it would cost more to fix this machine. And he says, I do not recommend the front loaders. So, and I talked to you about that before. Okay, so I've been still using it, but finally, my husband, Bill, he said, let's go get you a new washer and dryer. Well, when I went there, I thought, oh, I'll just get a washer. But first you go in, you see these kind of slate color machines, and they're so beautiful, and you can see through the lid. And then you look at the price, and you're like, I don't want, I mean, you know, at our age, 81 and 82, why should we want to buy something like that? It's so expensive. So I just wanted to make sure I had a Whirlpool, and it was a top loader. That's all I cared. So I moved on down the line to the less expensive ones. And I got a nice, simple washer and dryer, but it still is, I guess, what you call electronic, because when you put the clothes in, you don't turn your machine to high or low or medium. It just weighs your clothes. It automatically puts the right amount of water in. And from what I've heard, the Whirlpools are like one of the best. So the dryer was still working, and it was a Maytag. So they wouldn't charge me $50 to take the washing machine away and $50 to take the dryer away. So I just put the dryer in the neighborhood watch and sold it for, I could have got 125, but I just said 100, and sold it to a gentleman, and that worked out good. So I saved that $50. I didn't have to pay that. Plus, I would say then that was another $50 free. And they also, I opened up it was Lowe's where we went, and I opened up a Lowe's account. And when you well, Bill already had one, but I didn't. But so I opened up the Lowe's account, and when I did that, they give you another $100 off. Plus, it was on sale. So, I mean, I think each one of them was like $4 something. Not bad at all. So, got a new washer and dryer. I couldn't wait. I'm so glad I had a lot of dirty clothes. I was keeping them because I knew we were going to go buy a washer and dryer. So, I got those all done. And, oh yeah. And then when they were going to put in the new washer, they made us buy that silver hose, that big long silver hose that goes behind, and the vent hose. They made us buy that and 2 rings. Well, one was $24 and one was $12. Well, I sold that to the man who bought the washer. So we didn't have to take that back. So that was good. All right, let me stop and check something out. Okay, I had to look at my notes. My neighbors, they got COVID. And they both seem to be very healthy and active, and they're like in their 60s. So I made a pot of minestrone soup. Turned out really good. And then I got a big loaf of Italian bread, but I cut it in half, gave us half, because we had soup that night, and gave them half. And I made them some Jell-O, and I gotta move this up, it keeps sliding down. I made them some Jell-O with apples and blueberries and tangerines and I forget what all kind of stuff, and some good real whipped cream. Let's see what else. Oh, I sent them some fresh shaved Parmesan. I can say it in a minute. And some big thing of orange juice, and I forget what all. But anyways, it just made me feel better than what it probably made them feel. But they loved the soup, and she says, boy, that Jell-O really hit the spot. And it just made me feel all warm and good for days. So if you've got a neighbor who's ill, make them something and take it over. It'll make you feel good too. Okay, let's see what else. I better stop again. You know, the reason that I'm having to stop is because I got this light in my eyes. It's I think it's called maybe a barn light setup, but I bought it, when I first started doing YouTube videos, which was a little over a year ago, and when I lived in Crown Point, Indiana, and I've just never bothered getting them out or using them again, and I almost forgot how you even set them up. So I don't have 2 of them, I got 1, but they kind of blind me. That's why I gotta keep stopping. Okay, so last Sunday we went to church, and then after that we went and got the washer and dryer, and we got some finch food for the finch food feeder that I got for Bill. And those golden finches are loving that finch feeder. They love it so much. And then I came home and I made that video, and later on Bill went down and got some Arbys for our neighbors who were sick, and some French fries. Nice Arbys sandwich, so they liked that because they were on the other side of it, feeling somewhat better. Not good, but enough that they can eat that. And let's see, this is gross. Do any of you have a grinder pump? I've never heard of anything like that. Yeah, it's used for the toilet, and there's a light in my kitchen. It never comes on, but it came on. and we've been here over a year, and it came on. And so there's a number, and you call, and they came out and went outside. I guess it's out there, the pump, and they changed the pump, no charge. So that was good. But I've never heard of a grinder pump until I moved here in Tennessee. I don't know what it is. Is it because we live on a mountain? I don't know. Let's see what else happened. Let's see. Okay. Oh yes. I went and got my nails done. That see, a lot of you can see it. It's pink and kind of sparkly. And in the same mall where I got my nails done, they have a store in there. I think it's called Kaleidoscope or something, I don't know. But anyways, they're part of the store is they're going out of business with it. And I purchased a cute little statue. And what else did I get? Oh dear, I'm gonna have to stop this and find out. Okay, I had to go get it. I'm not being very professional today, am I? Anyways, this was marked down. I just thought it was so cute. I think actually, the store, I think, is way too expensive. I just walk through there and look most of the time. But this is marked down to $12. I thought, well, that's not bad. I paid that for it. And I bought just a simple little lamp to go in on my table in my kitchen. Oh, and you want to see how my tomato plant's doing? Look at that. It's so healthy. That's my mortgage lifter. And yeah, some of you were asking for seeds. I don't have enough to give everybody. I gave away to my sister-in-law, and I just have a few. But I'm sorry. What I'll do is this year I'll save a lot more seeds. And if you can send me a self-addressed envelope, I'll try to be sure that you can get some tomato seeds from this. Okay, so let's see what else. We went and got some potting soil, and I made some minestrone the other day. And not minestrone, I'm sorry, some goulash. And in the refrigerator, I had some yellow squash that I need to use up. So I don't usually put that in my goulash, but I thought, the more vegetables you can get into your meals, the better off. So I cut up some yellow squash and put it in there. And the basil that I've been growing on what do we call that now? That little plant grower I was showing the other day. Can't think of the name of it now. Arrow garden, yeah. That basil that came up in there, well, I had been cutting it several times. And I've been putting it in the refrigerator in a zip bag. And still it's growing like crazy because it's under a light now. But so I took that and put it on a cutting board and cut it up small, and I put that in the goulash too. It was very good, very good. And I had leftover shaved Parmesan from the soup and put that in. So let's see what else. Millie got her haircut, I said that. No, the Bible study, dryer, online, potting soil. Okay, now, yesterday, this was not a good thing. Yesterday, my blood pressure just skyrocketed. I could put a little more light on myself now because I'm not reading, but it was like the top number was 200. 200 over, I think, 80 something. So the bottom number wasn't bad. I have no idea why, but I've been battling the last few days with my blood pressure being high. Don't know why. And I did mention it. I called. The doctor wasn't in, but I talked to some little girl that was on the phone, and she called the doctor, and they asked me questions like, did you change medication or whatever? And I already figured out what they were going to say. And I told her, I'm not drinking a lot of water. Admit that I'm not. That might be it. What was the other thing? That maybe they need to up my meds a little bit. It's only 5 milligrams. What else? Oh, coffee. Yeah, because I drink maybe anywhere from 3 to 4 cups a day of coffee. So I thought that might be it too. Well, that's exactly what she said to me. You know, drink more. So all I have to really do is to drink 2 regular water bottles like this, which is 16.9 ounces. Okay, 2 of these a day. Hey, I could do that. Even that's very hard for me. Just to get 1 bottle down. I'm just not a water drinker. Wish I was, but I'm not. But so I did that yesterday. And okay, and so Mr. Bill went and got me some decaf coffee today. So I haven't had any coffee today. And she's gonna call me in the 10 milligram lisinopril. Well, she hasn't called in yet, so I have to wait for that. But I have the 5 milligrams, so I've just been doubling up on those. But anyways, it got so high yesterday. And then after I took it with my blood pressure machine, and then when I took it with Bill's, it was 195 up at the top number. And so anyways, I kept working with taking a little bit more blood pressure, trying to drink water, trying to deep breathe. And yeah, it was kind of scary. When I got to that 200 mark, it really was scary to me. But we stayed up till 10 o'clock, which we don't usually stay up that late. We stayed up till 10 to make sure my blood pressure got halfway decent. I think it got down to 150 something. And then when it did that, then we went to bed. And I woke up this morning, first thing, and took it, and it was 169 over 70 something or whatever. And oh no, here we go again. It's trying to climb. But then, after I was up for a little while, it was 122 over, I don't know, something low. But now it's dropped. Last time I checked, it's dropped too far. The bottom number is 54 or something, and the top one was like 90 something, 90 or so. Yeah, but I haven't been taking any more blood pressure pills. But anyways, I think I've finally get it under control. And yes, I will go in to the doctor, and see what they can do about that. But if you have any ideas, and then I was watching Dr. Berg, and he was saying potassium. So I did have some potassium pills, but not as much as he's saying to take. But they're just 90 milligrams. But I took, he says actually the salt, it's only like 1 point on this. Is the systolic the top number? I don't know, but only 1 point it takes off that, and a half a point on the bottom number is all it does if you don't have any salt. And he said you need salt. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure this all out. And you hear so many different things, but more than one doctor recommended potassium. So I had the 90. So when I heard how you're supposed to take, I think it's 4,000 milligrams of potassium. I'm like, well, these are only 90, so I took 3 of them. Then I took a shower and washed my hair, and I sat down and do my makeup. I'm thinking, why is my face so red? Then I remembered potassium does that to you. Yeah, gives you a little blush, I guess. So if you guys have any ideas about how to get your blood pressure down naturally, I would like to get off of this, and I need to cut down on my carbs, so more vegetables and fruits, I know that. So I'm going to try to do all that, but give me suggestions. I'm sorry this was so crazy and random today. I wasn't very good, was I? Okay, I love all you guys, and let me pray for you before I go. Dear Father, I just bring before you every man or lady who's listening right now. I just pray, Father God, that you will intervene in their life. And if they're ill, Lord, if they need healing, Father, that you will touch them and heal them. Touch them from the top of their head to the tip of their toes, every cell in their body. Let it be healed in Jesus' name. And Lord, if there's whatever problems, financial or anything like that, Lord, or family problems, Lord, heal those and let peace come into their life. God bless all of you, and thank you for watching. Bye now.